everyone, Sheen over1million here. If you've been watching the Shiltz token lately, you probably noticed something interesting. The price spiked hard on the decks. And I know what a lot of players did. They saw green numbers and immediately hit that sell button. But here's the thing about game fee that most people miss. Understanding buy and sell orders is just as important as grinding in-game. Today, I'm breaking down the season shop mechanics in COM on Cross, and how the token price affects your purchasing power. Because trust me, smart spending will get you further than just throwing money at this game. Let's dive in! So I was exploring the season shop, looking at what's available this season, and I noticed something critical that changes everything about how you should approach spending your Shiltz Crystal. The shop doesn't use an oracle system. What does that mean? Simple. Item prices are fixed in Shiltz Crystal. That's the in-game currency you get after converting your SHILTZx tokens. These prices don't fluctuate with the token's value on the DEX, so when the token price dumps, you can convert SHILTZx into more Shiltz Crystal with the same amount of money. When it pumps, your crystals are worth more in real value, but the shop prices stay the same. This is huge for strategic players. Here's where it gets interesting. Because the shop has fixed prices in Shiltz Crystal, players who time their token purchases during price dips get a massive advantage. Think about it. If SHILTZx drops 30% on the DEX, you can essentially buy in-game items at a 30% discount compared to someone who bought at peak prices. Same items, same Shiltz Crystal cost, but you paid less real money to convert into those crystals. This is why I'm not just insta-selling when the price pumps. I'm watching the charts, looking for those dip opportunities to stack my Shiltz Crystal reserves. Because every item in that shop has a timer, this season's shop will rotate out. And we don't know if these exact items will come back. Now let's talk about what's actually worth buying, especially if you're not a whale. First up, there's a title in the shop for only 5 Shiltz Crystal that boosts your combat power or defense. 5 crystals. That's incredibly accessible, even for free-to-play players who participate in boss rotations and earn a bit of token. This is what I mean by smart spending. You don't need to drop hundreds of dollars to make meaningful progress. A 5 Shiltz Crystal title is a no-brainer purchase that gives you real combat stats. But here's my actual top recommendation, and this might surprise you, the Appraisal-Only tickets. These cost 1 Shiltz Crystal each. 1, and what do? They let you reroll stats on your pet's outfits and gear. We're talking about rerolling critical damage, precision, magic defense stats that can completely transform your account's effectiveness. You could have mediocre gear, but with the right stat rolls from these tickets, you're suddenly competing with players who spent way more than you. I've seen accounts go from struggling in PvP to dominating just because they invested in evaluation tickets and got lucky with a few god rolls. This is the definition of smart spending, low cost, high potential impact. Now, there are expensive items in the shop. We're talking up to 50,000 Shiltz Crystal for certain progression boosters and leveling aids. Can these accelerate your account? Absolutely! Should you buy them? Maybe. But here's the reality check. Spending money won't help your rank if you're not actively participating in boss fights and dealing damage. I've seen players drop serious cash, convert tons of Shiltz into Shiltz Crystal, then wonder why they're not climbing the leaderboards. It's because they're not putting in the active playtime. They're not showing up for boss rotations, not optimizing their damage output, not learning the mechanics. Gear and items give you an edge, but they don't replace engagement. If you're going to spend, make sure you're also playing smart. Here's why I'm personally saving for as many different items as possible. The shop has a timer. We don't know what the next season will bring. These items might rotate out and never come back, or they might come back at different prices. The uncertainty means that if there's something you think will benefit your account long-term, it's worth converting your Shiltz into Shiltz Crystal and grabbing it now, rather than gambling on it returning later. I am eyeing summons, my next major purchase. Those give you a chance at heroic or legendary pulls, which could be game-changing for progression. But I'm also making sure I grab the budget items first. Appraisal-only tickets, that 5 Shiltz Crystal title, maybe some smaller progression aids. Stack small advantages, then go for the big plays. Understand the token economics. Time your Shiltz purchases when prices dip, so you get more Shiltz Crystal for your money. Prioritize high-value, low-cost items like Appraisal-Only tickets. And most importantly, stay active in the game. No amount of spending will carry you if you're not putting in the effort. The season's shop timer is ticking, so make your decisions count. If you found this breakdown helpful, drop a like and subscribe for more CLM strategy content. Let me know in the comments what you're saving your Shiltz Crystal for this season. This is Sheena Vermillion. Play smart, not just hard.